1. Neglecting movement, the silent thief of vitality. For many people over 60, physical activity begins to fade into the background. The joints feel stiffer, energy dips, and before you know it, the couch becomes a trusted companion. But here's the truth. Neglecting movement is one of the most dangerous habits as we age. And it's not just about fitness. It's about your independence, your brain health, your mood, and your overall quality of life. Why movement matters after 60. Your body was made to move, and as you age, movement becomes even more essential. Here's what regular physical activity does. Boosts brain health and reduces the risk of dementia. Strengthens the heart, improving circulation and blood pressure. Preserves balance and coordination, lowering fall risk. Improves mood, relieving anxiety and depression. Sandra's story. Let me tell you about Sandra, 68. She used to walk every morning, but after knee pain and retirement, her routine faded. Within a year, she was short of breath climbing stairs. She felt weak and tired, even fearful of falling. Then one day, her grandson invited her to play catch. She tried, and couldn't last 5 minutes. That moment changed her. She started with just 5 minutes of movement daily. Gentle stretching, walking to the mailbox, and sitting exercises. Today, she walks 30 minutes each morning and attends a local Tai Chi class. She says, "I feel like myself again." How to break free from inactivity. You don't need to join a gym or run marathons. The goal isn't extreme fitness, it's consistent movement. 1. Start small. Even 5 minutes of stretching, walking around the house, or chair exercises can shift your energy. 2. Do what you enjoy. Dancing in your kitchen, gardening, light yoga. Movement should feel joyful, not forced. 3. Mix it up. Incorporate walking, balance, exercises, light strength training, and stretching into your week. 4. Use reminders. Set an alarm to stand and move every hour. Put your walking shoes by the door. 5. Track progress. Celebrate small wins. I walked 3 days in a row. That's momentum. It's never too late. It's just waiting for a signal. And movement is that signal. Because movement is life. And your life still has so much living to do. 2. Skipping sleep. The hidden drain on your life after 60. If you're over 60 and feel tired during the day, foggy in your thinking, or unusually emotional, it might not be age, it might be poor sleep. Many older adults begin to sleep less or sleep poorly, brushing it off with, "I just don't need as much sleep anymore." But that's a myth. You still need 7 to 9 hours of quality sleep, not just time in bed, but deep, restorative rest. Why sleep is non-negotiable after 60. Sleep is when your body repairs, when your brain organizes memories, when your immune system rebuilds, and when your heart gets a much-needed rest. Skipping or shortening your sleep can lead to memory issues and faster cognitive decline, weakened immune function, making you more vulnerable to illness, mood swings and depression, increased risk of heart disease and stroke, weight gain and blood sugar issues. But here's the truth. Good sleep is a habit, and it can be rebuilt. How to break free from poor sleep habits. 1. Create a wind-down routine. At least 30 minutes before bed, dim the lights, turn off screens. Read something calming, listen to soft music, or sip on warm herbal tea. Your body needs signals that it's time to rest. 2. Stick to a schedule. Go to bed and wake up at the same time every day, even weekends. This helps reset your internal clock. 3. Make your bedroom a sleep haven. Cool, quiet, dark, and free of distractions. Invest in a supportive mattress, block outside noise, and keep electronics out of the bedroom. 4. Avoid stimulants late in the day. Caffeine, alcohol, and even large meals in the evening can disrupt your sleep cycle. 5. Move during the day. Physical activity helps your body feel naturally tired at night, especially if you get sunlight in the morning. 3. Isolating yourself, the quiet danger no one talks about. Loneliness can sneak into our lives, silently, especially after 60. Friends move away, family grows busy, retirement shifts our social rhythms, and before we know it, days pass without meaningful connection. But here's what many don't realize. Isolation isn't just a feeling, it's a health risk. Why social connection matters. Human beings are wired for connection. No matter your age, your brain, your heart, and your spirit need regular interaction to stay vibrant. Research shows that chronic loneliness is as harmful to your health as smoking. 15 cigarettes a day. It's linked to increased risk of heart disease and stroke, weakened immune system, cognitive decline, and higher rates of dementia, higher rates of depression and anxiety. And yet, millions of older adults live in quiet disconnection, often not by choice, but by circumstance. The risk isn't just being alone, it's feeling alone. How to break free from isolation. 1. Start with one person. Call an old friend. Reach out to a neighbor. Text a family member. 2. Join a group or community. Faith groups, book clubs, walking groups, or senior centers. These are lifelines. 3. Embrace online connection. Learn to use Zoom, join a Facebook group, or attend virtual events. 5. Talk to someone if it feels heavy. Loneliness can lead to depression. If you feel persistently low, speak with a counselor or a doctor. You deserve support. 4. Living without purpose, the slow fate of the spirit. There's a question many people ask, often quietly, sometimes late at night. What's the point anymore? It's a feeling that can creep in after retirement, after the kids are grown, after the routines of a busy life settle into silence. But here's what I want you to know. Purpose doesn't retire. Meaning doesn't have an age limit. And your life, right now, still holds deep value. Why purpose matters after 60. When we lose our sense of purpose, even the simplest days can feel heavy. We start to drift. We lose motivation. Our energy dims. But research shows that having a strong sense of purpose can reduce the risk of cognitive decline, improve heart health and immune function, extend longevity, boost happiness and resilience, protect against depression. Purpose gives us a reason to get up in the morning, and more importantly, a reason to keep going. Purpose isn't always big, but it's always meaningful. Purpose doesn't have to be grand. You don't need to save the world. Sometimes, purpose is found in the small things: watering a garden, caring for a pet, encouraging a grandchild, creating something beautiful, volunteering your time, telling your story. Purpose is about contribution, connection, forward motion, no matter how slow. 5. Ignoring nutrition, feeding disease instead of health. What you put on your plate ends up shaping how you feel and how you live. After 60, your body's needs change. Digestion slows, metabolism shifts, and every bite matters more than ever. But many people continue eating the same way they did in their 30s or 40s, without realizing that poor nutrition can quietly steal years from your life. The real cost of poor nutrition: skipping meals, relying on frozen dinners, too much sugar, not enough water. These habits add up, slowly weakening your body from the inside out. Poor nutrition after 60 is linked to fatigue and weakness, weakened immune system, poor wound healing, cognitive decline, heart disease, diabetes, and high blood pressure. And perhaps most importantly, it drains your vitality, making you feel older than you are. The power of good food. The good news: your body still responds to care, even now. You don't need to follow a complicated diet or give up everything you enjoy. Eating well can improve your mood, boost your memory, strengthen your bones, protect your heart, keep you independent longer. And best of all, it can help you feel energized, light, and clear-minded again.